Bond. James Bond.
Everyone seems to know about Ian Fleming's fictional spy from his novels and the Bond films. But in this video, we aren't talking Bond. We're looking at Miss Moneypenny, but specifically the actress who portrayed her in 14 of the Bond movies. Of the official 25 James Bond movies made, Lois Maxwell played in 14 of the films over a 23-year period in her role as Miss Moneypenny, the private secretary of M, the head of MI6. In fact, she appeared in more of the Bond franchise films than any Bond actor, the most being 7 movies made by Roger Moore as 007.
James, where on earth have you been? I've been searching London for you. 007 is here, sir. He'll see you in a minute.
Moneypenny. What gives?
Me, given an ounce of encouragement. You never take me to dinner looking like this, James.
Though Moneypenny's nationality is meant to be British, Lois played the role in her natural Canadian accent. I wonder how many people caught that when they watched the Bond movies. Lois Maxwell was born on February 14, 1927, in Kitchener, Ontario. Her mother, Ruth Wells, was a nurse, and father, William Hooker, a teacher. She was raised in Toronto and attended the public high school Lawrence Park Collegiate Institute. In the summers, she waitressed at the luxurious summer resort Bigwinn Inn on Bigwinn Island in Ontario, which was visited regularly by the rich and famous, such as the Rockefellers, Clark Gable, Humphrey Bogart, and Carol Lombard. Lois began her career in show business by going against her parents' wishes and without their knowledge, by working in a Canadian children's radio program under the name of Robin Wells. During World War II, she ran away from home at aged 15 to join the Canadian Women's Army Corps. Maxwell quickly became part of the Army show in Canada. Later, as part of the Canadian Auxiliary Services Entertainment Unit, she was posted to the United Kingdom, where she performed music and dance numbers to entertain the troops, often appearing alongside Canadian comedians Wayne and Shuster. Maxwell's true age was discovered when the group reached London. To avoid her being repatriated to Canada, she was discharged and then enrolled at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where she became friends with fellow student Roger Moore. Lois began her film career in Hollywood in the late 1940s, and after a few films she was cast in the movie That Hagen Girl with Shirley Temple and Ronald Reagan. Her part in this movie won her the Golden Globe Award for Most Promising Newcomer at age 20.
I know it seems like an injustice, and it is, but I have to put up with it.
In 1949, Lois took part in the famous Life magazine photo shoot, posing with up-and-coming actresses Marilyn Monroe, Kathy Downs, Suzanne Dalbert, Enrica Soma, Lorette Lutz, and Jane Nye. Most of her work in Hollywood consisted of B-movies, and growing tired of this, she moved to Rome, where she made a series of films and even became an amateur race driver. On a trip to Paris, she met her future husband, TV executive Peter Marriott. They married and moved to London, England in 1957. During the 1960s, Lois Maxwell appeared in many films and TV series in the UK and Canada, such as The Saint, The Persuaders, Stingray, The Avengers, and a starring role in CBC's Adventures in Rainbow Country. When her husband, Peter Marriott, suffered a heart attack, needing money, Lois lobbied for a role in Dr. No, the first James Bond movie. She was offered a pick of two characters, Bond's girlfriend Sylvia Trench or Miss Moneypenny. Lois didn't feel comfortable with the revealing scene in the screenplay, so she decided to play Moneypenny for £100 a day and a wardrobe consisting of her own clothing. By 1971, Lois was demanding a pay raise for the movie Diamonds Are Forever, and the Moneypenny role did not feature in the film. However, it was felt by the producers that a regular character should be incorporated into the Bond films. After her issue was resolved, a scene was added where Moneypenny was disguised as a customs officer and hands Bond travel documents at the port of Dover.
Mr. Franks, your passport is quite in order.
Well, anyone seeing you in that outfit, Moneypenny, would most certainly be discouraged from leaving the country. What can I bring you back from Holland?
A diamond? In a ring?
Would you settle for a tulip?
Yes.
Peter Marriott never fully recovered from his heart attack and died in 1973. Lois returned to Canada, settling in Fort Erie, Ontario. She wrote a weekly column for the Toronto Sun from 1979 to 1994 under the pseudonym Miss Moneypenny and completed 6 additional Bond films. She returned to the UK in 1994 to be nearer to her daughter, living in a cottage in Frome, Somerset, where a plaque has been placed by the Frome Society of Local Study. In 2001, after a surgery for bowel cancer, Maxwell moved to Perth, Australia to live with her son. She worked on her autobiography until she passed away on September 29, 2007. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, there are a few things you can do to support our channel. Give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and leave a comment. None of these things cost you a cent. Let us know if there is a Canadian story you'd like us to cover in a future episode. For more content about Canada, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon to be notified of our next video upload.